Alrighty, guys. So we had a solid green day today. More than just solid. I mean, the Nasdaq went up almost 2%, 1.8% on the day to be exact. We had the Russell up 1.2, the S&P up 1.3, as the Dow Jones went up 0.8%. So in this video, we're going to break down the markets, of course, like we always do, the S&P and the Nasdaq, and we're going to go over a bunch of stocks that I'm looking at, from AMC to GameStop to DraftKings to Snapchat and a bunch of other ones here on the watch list that just crushed it today. So if you guys find value, all I ask is to hit that like button. And of course, if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe. And most importantly, stay hydrated, guys. Take a sip of your water. Let me actually take a sip of mine. Stay hydrated, guys, and let's dive right into the video. So take a look at this. SPY ended up taking out the highs, which is very good for the bulls here. Took out the highs, SPY did, from the 9th, 2 days ago, which was on, I'm losing track of the days. Today's Wednesday. That was on Monday, right? We took out that Monday high, which, if you guys remember, was 393.70. And today, we actually didn't hit that point until the end of the day. I mean, this thing ended up testing at about 1:45 p.m., 2 p.m. here on the East Coast. We tested roughly 394, and then we just plowed right through that. I mean, the bulls ran right through that high from 2 days ago, and we closed right at $395.50. Unbelievable. And if we pull up the 4-hour chart, you guys are going to see, wait a second, that head and shoulders that we talked about, it is pretty much out the window at this point. You guys can see we're breaking out of the neckline. No doubt about it at this point. The neckline was right around 390. We're now $5 above that. And, you know, by the looks of it, like we talked about in my last video, SPY wants to fill the gap initially to about 400, 403. If that were to break, maybe we could start pushing 410, 415, where this was trading back in the end of November, early December, middle of December, you know, right around 410, 415. So, yeah, SPY's looking very good, guys. The bulls are starting to turn, turn momentum here. They're starting to gain momentum. And if we pull up Triple Q, which went up the most out of the bunch today, which isn't really out of the ordinary. That's typically how it goes whenever we have a very strong green day. Usually tech leads the day. Not always, but usually. And this one broke the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart, which is great. It also broke the highs from the beginning. Well, I mean, we're still kind of in the beginning of the month, but just a couple days ago, Triple Q is at 275. We took that high out. Let me actually pull up the 5-day. You guys will see. Took the high out from 2 days ago. Boom. And we closed at 277. And this, just like SPY, had higher highs all day. I mean, this thing did not let up at all. It just kept on going, kept on going. And, of course, we'll see if that ends up continuing. So, very good day for Triple Q. And going to the 4-hour, what I can say here is this one's not quite yet out of the neckline. SPY is, of the head and shoulder on the 4-hour. Triple Q's not quite there yet. You know, it's still under 280, 285. These are going to be some sticking points, in my opinion. But if bulls can get out of that point, whether it's later this week, next week, the week after that, that's going to be a good sign for them. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, let's see. Silver today went down 0.5%. Silver down 0.5%, which, you know, this is down now barely $1. I mean, about $1.20 in the past couple of days, down about 4.5%. And gold at this point, let me pull that up. Gold today went up 0.2%, but we are starting to see a little bit of resistance here on silver. If you guys remember, we talked about this 3-year chart and the downwards channel on the 3-year chart. Let me show you this. Remember, we talked about this. Although silver has gone on a crazy run, it still hasn't fully broken out of the mid-20s, which is where I need to see it break for this to really start to reverse, because overall, it's in a downwards channel. You guys see that. And for this to start, breaking out, we got to take 25 out. Not only that, but the highs from the middle of March of 2022, right around, the Russia-Ukraine invasion, right around that time period is when silver peaked, and then it ended up tanking to about 17 an ounce. Obviously, we can see that now with the benefit of hindsight. So if we do take 26 out, watch out for even more upside, especially 25, 26, that general range here on silver. And let's see what oil did today. I think oil was still really in the mid-side. Oh, wow. It actually went up a lot more from when I checked it last. Holy smokes, look at that. Crude oil, 3.5% green day today, closed at $77 a barrel. So big move for oil. Is it breaking out of these moving averages? It is a little bit here, taking out the highs as well from 2 days ago. So oil starting to see some upside. We can see here on the 4-hour chart, bulls are fighting on this thing. No doubt about it. I mean, 70 was the low from about a month ago. Now we've been making higher lows since that point, but at the same time, you guys see the lower highs. So, I mean, we're still on a wedge here. Are we going to break out of 80 a barrel, 85? If so, that'd be good for the bulls, obviously, but we're just not there yet. So, I'd consider this a bear, or not a bear trap, a bull trap, right? This could easily tank from this point. I'm not convinced this is going to be the breakout for oil or anything like that. At least not yet. We'll see. We'll see if the signs start showing. I'm just not seeing them yet, at least in my opinion. So what do you guys think? Let's now dive into these stocks. But actually, before we do, if you guys have not gotten your 12 stocks from Webull yet, and you want some free money, use that link from Webull down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Webull, deposit any amount of money, and just like that, you get 12 stocks, and it also helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always, and you could also get up to 15 stocks for Moo using that link down below, or going to stocksurfest.com/Moo. Enjoy your money, free stocks. Let me know what stocks you guys get in the comments down below, and let's just continue on with the video now as I'm choking on the camera. Again, you guys got to stay hydrated. Clearly, I'm not staying hydrated. Dang it. There we go. Cheers, guys. So, yeah, oil, 77 a barrel, up 3.5% on the day. Not bad. So, let's transition now into these stocks. AMC, this is nuts. Today went up 21%. And you guys remember what I said about Party City literally earlier today and yesterday? I said it could lose all the gains like that. Guess what happened? Party City ended up going down 40% on the day. And just yesterday, it was up 50% on the day. So just as fast as it could go up, it could go down. You guys have heard the saying, stocks take, well, that doesn't really apply to these. But, for in general, stocks take the staircase up, elevator down, right? That's the saying, right? It doesn't apply to these, though. In this case, it's like the elevator up and then they jump off the cliff, right? That's a better analogy for the meme stocks. But no joke, look at this. From 21 cents in the beginning of the day yesterday, this is Party City, from 21 cents yesterday morning, about 32 hours ago. 32 hours ago, it went all the way to 73 cents by the end of the day yesterday, just about 8-9 hours after that. And then now it's back to 30 cents. It closed at 28 cents. I mean, this is unbelievable. It is down about 60% from the aftermarket high yesterday. And if you guys saw my last video, I talked about this. Party City went up 65% aftermarket yesterday alone. It went from it closed at 45 cents. It ran all the way to almost 74 cents. I mean, this stuff is unbelievable. And last I checked, Bed Bath & Beyond was up 40%. Let's see what that closed at. I'm sure it's very different from that number. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. It went up 70% on the day, guys. Oh, my God. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up, guys. You cannot make this stuff up. And look at it after the bell. I mean, guys, last video I made, Bed Bath & Beyond was right around $2 something. It was under $3. Now it's over $4 after the bell. I mean, this is insane. So, yeah, 68% green day for them. And just after the bell, it closed at what? $3.49. After the bell, it hit $4.18 at the high. That was another 18% move for Bed Bath & Beyond. So it's clear as day that Wall Street Bets has come back in the stock, at least in the very short term. And look, it's gone from $1.27 to $4. That is a 200, what is that? Over 200%, right? That's a pretty intense move right there. That is a big move for Bed Bath & Beyond. And like I said in my last video, I'll say it again, is it going to go to all-time highs? No. But in the meantime, you might be able to catch a huge rally in the short term. But to say it's going to go back to the 50s, there's no shot. I mean, that was a once-in-a-lifetime. GameStop at that high was a once-in-a-lifetime. I mean, you guys have heard me say this in the past couple of videos. So, crazy. I mean, some of these are really starting to move again. GameStop went up, not as much, but about 7% on the day. Pretty strong day. And what were the other ones from back in the meme era where everything was popping off? BlackBerry, I doubt those are moving, right? No way. Yeah, BlackBerry up 2%, barely. I mean, it's a $3 stock. Nokia was another big one. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. This one up at 1.4%. What else? Gosh, I don't even really remember all of them. These are just a couple. I mean, either way, drop some in the comments, guys. What other ones moved today? I didn't really see any other ones other than, the ones we talked about. But, it's crazy how things have really changed since that point. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. So today we also had Airbnb. Let's pull that up. Airbnb went up 6.66%. All right, I don't know about the 6.66% there. But, yeah, maybe I should stay away from this stock tomorrow. But either way, Airbnb ran up a decent amount, pretty good amount, and it actually closed above the highs from 2 days ago and above the moving averages for the first time since the middle of November. Listen to that. First time since the middle of November where it peaked out of the moving averages, but then, it dumped tremendously from that point. So let's see if this starts to turn around. Maybe starts breaking $100, and at that point, maybe we start making some legitimate higher highs, higher lows for a reversal. So I'm going to set my alert. $100. Mark is at or above here on Airbnb. And let's see. Pinterest. Oh, look at that. Pinterest today ended up breaking. Let me show you guys this because this is one that we've been calling out for some time. And you guys that have been watching the channel, for those of you guys that know, let me know in the comments. We called this out many, many times. And it finally broke out. We talked about the ascending triangle, which you guys can see on the 4-hour chart here. And we can see how resistance has been $26 for months at this point. And it broke. And we hit $27 today. We closed actually right at $27. And we had a 4% green day. So at this point, guys, Pinterest, it's kind of like a horse that was let out of the what the heck is that called? How the horses go crazy? That's kind of Pinterest at this point. If we're looking at the charts, it's been let out of this resistance. Who knows where it's going to go now? At this point, if we pull the 3-year chart up, highs from end of March, early April of 2022, we're right around $28. That could be where this goes in the very short term. If that breaks, we could be right at the 30s, just like that. So very strong day for Pinterest. Gotta love it. And, it was just a great day overall. Snapchat, let's pull that up. This one, what did this do? This went up 2.5%. The chart's really not looking good. But I'm actually looking forward to their earnings. I want to see how their numbers are looking like here at the end of the month. About 3 weeks from now, Snapchat is reporting on the 31st, last day of the month after the bell. What day is that? Doesn't really matter. Last day of the month is when they're reporting. And let's see what else ended up moving today. Out of big tech, we had Apple go up 2%. This is looking like it is, seeing a little bit of a short-term bounce. But to be honest, guys, looking at this chart, that's all it is, a short-term bounce. This does not look like it wants to do anything like that anytime soon. Same with a lot of these big tech stocks. Amazon today went up 6%. Well, actually, Amazon does look like it is. Amazon does look like it is starting to reverse a little bit. This thing is breaking out of the moving averages for the first time. Get ready for this. Since the middle of September, guys. I'm not even kidding. Look at this. First time since the middle of September, which is what, 4 or 5 months ago. Since Amazon's been above that point, that is a very big move, or a very good sign for the bulls. And it's also now, if we're looking here in the very short term, it's testing a very big sell zone here, which is right around $96. You guys can see that's where this thing got beaten down at in the end of November, early December, middle December. And now it's going to test it again. And if we successfully break above $96, $96.50. I'll set my alert right now at $96.50. Let me do that. Mark is at or above. This could really start moving from that point. And, who knows? It could be going 110, 15. You guys know Amazon is one of those stocks that could really get hot. So I'm actually liking that. I'm glad I brought that up here. I did see it on the watch list earlier moving, but the fact that we just saw it here at $96, very good point for the video. So, yeah, watch out for that, guys, moving forward. What other ones are we looking at here? Google. Google went up a little bit, still on a downtrend, not looking that great on the charts here. Microsoft, yeah, still on a downtrend as well, not looking so great on the charts. Meta, which has been doing pretty well, today had a pretty soft day. It actually went red because yesterday, you guys saw Meta crushed it. And just in the past couple months, It's up 55%. So it's okay. It's all right for Meta to have a little bit of a red day, guys, barely 10 cents, because it's been doing so well. And Meta's reporting earnings here at the end of the month, which I believe is on, let me see here. What day is that? Actually, no. They're scheduled on the 1st of next month of February after the market. So, yeah, we'll see. Meta's after the market on the 1st of February. Mercado Libre, let me pull this up. Let's see what this one's doing. Right around 9:30. Oh, wow, this is actually ripping after the bell. What the heck's going on here? Oh, look at that. Wait a second. It closed at 9:36. It had a 2.3% green day. Now it's over $1,000 after the bell. You guys seeing this right here? Look at that. Holy crap. What is going on here? We must have had some news, right? I'm not seeing any news. What's going on here? Oh, man, I wish I actually saw this before filming the video. Now I want to know. But either way, I mean, we're seeing a huge gap up on this, and $1,000 clearly to a roughly 1050 to honestly 1100. This $100 window that we're now in as we're gapping up after the bell. This has been resistance on Mercado Libre for quite some time. I mean, for months, right? Since the middle of August. So if Mercado Libre could somehow break 1,000, 1035, followed by 1,100, we could really start to get more momentum on this. It could really start to turn around. Let me see here on the 3-year what it looks like. Oh, yeah. I mean, this thing could start ripping after that. But we'll see. Earnings are coming up in a couple of weeks here, I believe. Or maybe not. They just reported earnings on the 3rd of November, so it might be about another month. Either way, Mercado Libre, watch out for. And how long are we in here, guys? About 16 minutes. I actually have to meet my friend at the gym in about 10 minutes from now. So actually about 15 minutes from now. So let me wrap up the video because I don't want to be late. I might already be late. I'm sorry, dude, but might be a little bit late. But I'm gonna end the video right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, and of course, get your free stocks from Moomoo and from Webull, up to 15 stocks from Moomoo, link down below, and 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited, link down below. And if you guys want to check out the Patreon, be a part of the Patreon family, that is also linked down below. And with that being said, keep crushing the markets, guys. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you all in the next video. No, don't forget, take a sip of your water. Stay hydrated. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.